Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 in this series. So far, well, it's been actually a little bit of a surprise for me. WFZ and 120 coming out and taking a game off of Emal and Lawliet very, very quickly in what I had to say was one of the biggest uphill battles I've ever seen in a 2v2. Somehow, with proper positioning and better focus fire, they were able to come out with the victory and take game 1, even though that they were behind almost 9,000 gold and at times probably somewhere in the realm of 15 to 20 supply. All right, as we move into game number 2, let's see what's going to be going on here. Emal spawning as the yellow orc player at what I'll call the 3 o'clock position. At the 12 o'clock position, we have Lawliet. This is, of course, Centaur Grove, a map that is not used all too often and is a map that I'm really not that familiar with. Most of the maps, I can tell the creep patterns, what items will be dropped, and what the players will be looking for. But in a map like this, I'm not really sure. Also, a couple of things to keep note. There are expansions on this map, and there are a lot more expansions available. Also, there is a lot more, how can I say this? A lot more creep camps to try and get higher level. You can see Lawliet quickly picking up a Centaur Outrunner, a rather fast melee unit. You can see him moving very, very quickly all the way across the map and now holding that center position already. Meanwhile, back over here, there is a peon apparently looking to get some extra damage onto the Altar of Elders and figure out what hero will be picked up. It looks like it will be the Demon Hunter this time around. So Demon Hunter this time around, as it is Demon Hunter as instead. Wait, Demon Hunter and okay, something feels weird about this. All right, nope. Okay, I guess it's just my imagination. No, it's... Did they switch races? Yes, they switched. Yeah, they switched races. All right. So, Lawliet... Wait, no, maybe they didn't. No, they did not. All right, I am so confused right now. Let's just go ahead and cast the rest of this game. And hopefully I don't make any more mistakes and embarrass myself more. But then again, I've already got like 4,000 videos, so it's okay. Demon Hunter quickly already has 2 Centaur Outrunners, part of his army. And that's going to be very, very deadly, especially against these Crypt Fiends. Normally, there is not very much that a Night Elf player can do to try and handle and deal with these Crypt Fiends. By picking up those Centaur Outrunners who do deal a good amount of damage and also move at a very, very fast pace, they can, in fact, take down those Crypt Fiends in a very impressive manner. Now, let's come back around over here. Let's take a look at this. Emal now attempting to take down this Blade Master. Blade Master already uses up a healing salve and does have a bit of a head start. Is he going to try and wind walk to get away? No, doesn't even need to bother, as the Demon Hunter quickly just does a run by here and is at no better words, at a bit lost to where he can really go. Let's make a look back down over here. You can see that there is one skeletal minion down, and it doesn't really look like there's any coordinated effort between these players. Emal wanting to do a little bit of creeping here, but expects that his opponent 120 is right there to try and steal some experience. And really, there's the Dust of Appearance, as the Blade Master now going to go ahead and go back and forth exchanging blows. Injured Blade Master indeed, both of them dealing a lot of damage to each other, and I'm not quite sure who's going to win out in this. Both of them have pretty much the same exact stats, but now that we see an additional grunt coming in over here, WFZ, 120 is going to be forced to escape. All right, let's go ahead and run away. There's another Dust of Appearance as the Blade Master does get revealed. That Blade Master now on the run he does also use a speed scroll in order to get away. Both of them doing a little bit of exchanging of blows as the Centaurs have arrived to the party. All right, these Centaurs, very, very high damage. As I mentioned earlier, I believe they also attack they attack at a very fast rate compared to these Crypt Fiends, so their damage or DPS is actually significantly higher, especially when going up against medium armor. There is one grunt off over here. The grunt's attack speed is only average, as the grunts are now trying to chase this down. Blade Master now running into the center. Are we going to perhaps see the Blade Master and the Demon Hunter cross each other's paths? That could be in the realm of possibilities. Meanwhile, we are getting up a Panda. So Lawliet already at Tree of Ages at the 5-minute mark, going to pick up a Panda. And what is his ultimate plan? It looks like we may be moving in for a very, very fast rush tactic, as opposed to the economic game that we saw in Game 1. So far, Crypt Fiends still trying to creep out off over here. Meanwhile, Peons... a Peon is trying to repair while Skeletal Warrior is trying to take it down, and not going to really work out. We are creeping out the center position here. The Demon Hunter quickly sells quickly sells that Ring of Protection. I would have held on to it just a little bit longer, since you are getting hit with axes all game long, as the Demon Hunter now perhaps going to try and sit by the Fountain of Health and regenerate hit points. All right. Abusing and using this Fountain of Health is perhaps going to be the main reason why yellow is going to have an advantage, as opposed to spending resources to try and heal up their heroes. They're just going to be able to stand there and use time. All right, the Blade Master and the Demon Hunter both sitting right there ready to go. Meanwhile, the Shadow Hunter and the Panda are now working together as well. Are we going to see that Blade Master reveal itself? Oh, one skeletal minion quickly reveals itself, only to get taken down, as the Blade Master is still right there. All right, Centaurs are in position, getting in some quick attacks right there. There is a level 2 Panda already in position. I believe, though, the Blade Master got... It looks like the Blade Master got the Tome of Agility, as we are now still chasing down units. 28. Yeah, this Blade Master did get the Tome of Agility, as we now see the Blade Masters are backing off. Here we go, continuing this battle. Let's see both sides exchanging blows. The focus firing onto the Centaur Outrunner. The Outrunner pretty much needs to run away. Not going to be able to run away in time, though, as all the units are still chasing. Oh, it looks as though Blade Master was hexed, but still revealed somehow, as we are now looking at another battle here. All right, another hex onto a Raider. The Raider looks like it's going to get focused down. A yellow versus a red all of a sudden, as Emal now backing off with this one poor hexed little goose over there, as we now see another hex. Blade Master finishes off the Panda. Panda falls at level 2. And what is Emal and Lawliet going to do? They have lost one of their heroes already, as the Peons are now coming off of the line to try and support. Lawliet may be in trouble here, may end up losing another hero. No, does not lose that hero, but may end up losing some other units as well. As you can see, that Scroll of Town Portal pulling all of those units away. Oh, wow, one Centaur Outrunner was a bit too far, but it looks like it will be able to run all the way back home with no real issue. All right, if red has the ability, has web, we could easily take down this red Drake creep camp and attempt to try and heal up all of those units. All right, there you go. They are going to go ahead and try and engage. Focusing down units is what you really need to do here, since there is the Fountain of Health regenerating units' health. All of a sudden, there is... Oh, no, wait, what's that? Okay, that's just a red Drake. I thought it was Breath of Fire for a second. It's like, I don't see a Panda. There you go. There's that red Drake. It is going to get focused down rather quickly. It's going to fall, and once it falls, they are going to enjoy that health spring for quite some time. Pendant of Energy now left behind, as we look off to the north. Emal and Lawliet may try to do a little bit of creeping. All right, all of these Crypt Fiends are going to regenerate a lot of hit points here. And what is happening behind here? Dryads and a Centaur Outrunner are in position. They're looking to perhaps creep out this Fountain of Health. Unbeknownst to them, it's already been crept out, as we are now going after the Rock Golem and Centaur Archer creep camp here at the 10 o'clock position. Off to the north as well, you see the Sorcerer, the Troll Berserkers are going to all get creeped out. And this is a rather dangerous creep camp, since there is so much piercing damage against all of these Dryads. Dryads are only upgraded 1-0. Meanwhile, Crypt Fiends are not upgraded at all, as we are looking at perhaps no one picking up the Tome of Strength. Brains over bronze, apparently, for both the Shadow Hunter and that Lich. Shadow Hunter is technically an agility hero, I know, but I've always thought of it as an intelligence hero, based on the fact that it's such a heavy-duty spellcaster. Anyways, Ogre Lord going to get creeped out very fast. Meanwhile, down over here, Ogre Lord getting creeped out on the opposite side as well. Both sides doing a very good job maintaining and keeping their hero levels high. Healing wards now being picked up, so that's going to be very important for the Lich. If the Lich can maintain those healing wards in the backfield, not get them taken out, that is going to make a very big difference. Wait, was there 2 sets of healing wards? I thought there was 1 healing ward there. Death Knight. Healing ward off of the Razor main Medicine Man. Yes, the Medicine Man does have healing wards, so that's going to be plenty to heal, and that may actually be enough. Do we have... Yes, the mercenary camp is right off of there. Did it not clear out this creep camp? Why does it still say it's red here? All right, not quite sure. Meanwhile, back down over here, Circuit of Nobility, Tome of Intelligence. Blade Master apparently does not want to pick it up. Emal's one Shadow Hunter is going to pick it up instead. Very, very high intelligence. A lot of mana at this point as we are creeping out on the far side of the map. Lich, now at level 3 with level 2 Frost Nova, can do a lot of damage. This is going to come as a big surprise there, as now we see 120 and WFZ checking to see if there is an expansion. They're going to find that there is not an expansion, excuse me, and they're going to actually jump for joy a little bit. They know that their opponent doesn't have a very massive army and gold lead like they did in the previous game. I wouldn't be surprised if they just decided to move into their army or into their opponent's base now, just to see how the team fights all work out. All right, there you go. There is that Blade Master. Perhaps the Ancient of Wonders will get taken down. That is a very, very important building to take out. No Orb of Venom, no Potions of Healing, and this Demon Hunter knows that it cannot get too close, getting caught a bit out of position. And Lawliet and Emal are just in the constant problem of not being in the right place at the right time. All right, Razor Medicine Man now dropping down a healing ward. That's going to be in a very important part there, as all the units are currently getting healed. All right, both sides are engaging. It looks as though, yes, one Raider will get taken down. It looks as though, yes, the healing ward was taken down. There's a Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, Staff of Preservation saving. There's a Devour Magic as another healing ward goes down to heal off all those units. Another Disenchant went down, and another Disenchant goes down. So perhaps as the Blade Master for Yellow Team falls, we'll see what will be happening here next. So far, it looks as though, yes, another healing ward has been dropped down, and these constant healing wards are really giving a bit of a problem. Though anytime you have a war of attrition, any bit of healing makes a big difference, as we are looking here. All right, also the Destroyers, some of them still have mana, meaning that they are dealing splash damage and dealing extra damage to any heavy armored units. However, there are no heavy armored units that I can really spot besides that Grunt that just went down. And this focus firing fight from the Red Army just seems to be in such a good position that the Dryads really have nowhere to go. There goes the Panda. Crypt Fiends against Dryads. And with that, I believe the Red Army is going to get the win. There's the GG from Lawliet and Emal. And this game did not go anywhere like I expected. Very impressive play from WFZ and 120. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game number 2 in this best of 3 series. WFZ and 120 taking a 2-0 victory.